Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is November 29th, 2025, and we are going to be playing the daily challenge on GeoGuessr. We are currently 697 days into our streak. We will hit 696 days into our streak. We'll hit 697 today. And yeah, we're going to jump into this. As always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. And we are in, it should be Oman here, right? With this vehicle. And this, I mean, it's definitely, I really like that. Definitely Middle Eastern. I believe it's going to be Oman. We do have the little thing there and the Poles, Arabic language on the thing. Not sure where this is going to be. Like I said, um, probably Omani flags. Not seeing any. There is, okay, so there is a little bit of dark hillage there. It's kind of to the southwest, west-ish. I believe this is the, yeah, we'll just go kind of near Muscat. All right. Is Badia. I don't really see any hills in the south, west, but okay. Arabi Playground. All right, interesting. Could have been worse. Interesting. Alrighty then. Rue, Felix Martin, and Rue de Mulhouse. Should be France. We get French ladder poles, French language. Not sure where this is going to be though. Yeah, I really don't know. We're probably just gonna have to hedge. I just have to hedge central France and put near. Okay. Well, a central France hedge probably would have been just as good. I was hedging up towards Paris. Schneider family built massive steelworks. Okay. Interesting. Okay, is this Bangladesh or I think it should be Bangladesh. It could be India. But generally with all this stuff here, tourism. Yeah, I don't see any references anywhere. A lot of times you'll see something that would say DACA or something on it. Finney, maybe? Mizzen Road, Finney? I can look for a place called Finney if it would show up. Mizzen Road, Finney. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Bangladesh. Let's laptop a little closer. Finney. There's a Finney right here. Okay. Do we have a Mizzen Road? Doesn't look big enough to be one of the main roads, but let me just see which direction this road. Well, now this is just right in the central area, and the other place is probably not. It's probably just we're getting somewhere like this here. Looks kind of maybe like this. It's very north. There's a road that comes there. There's nothing coming. Well, there is something there. Okay. Well, shit. It could be here though. Could be something like this. Something there. Something there. Probably other places that fit. That honestly fits really well. Oh, okay. Over here. All right. Yeah, it was a curve, I guess. Wasn't as much of a curve. Hang on. Was I looking? I mean, that was just kind of north. Yeah, okay, I guess. It looks like this is just a continuation of the road. It's small, but interesting. It certainly doesn't look like this, in my opinion. But, oh well, 499. Friends Online Center. Okay, pretty solid guess there. Like I said, I do check those signs a lot just because you do see English on them. Most of the time, not much useful. A lot of them will say DACA, even if it's like a little satellite thing outside of DACA. But every so often, you will see something that actually has a different place name. I can't obviously obviously all the signs would probably say like have locations if you could read them, but as far as in English, most of the time you only get something that will say like DACA or something like that. But it's always best to skim just to make sure. Yeah, so it looks like that might have been the only one that went there. If you are just gonna hedge, you obviously just hedge DACA area. You do have stuff sometimes down in Cox's Bazar or Chattagram area, but other places as well. But obviously, if you see like mountains to the north, mainly, you'll guess in Silette. There aren't very many mountains in this area, but it's pretty map. It's right here, right across the border. So you guess up in this area. So, and we have a white car. Oh, we have Dominican Republic. I believe, because it's got the inlay. Somewhat hilly to the west, northwest. So I'm not certain here. In DR, you're pretty much going to be one of two places, Santiago area or Santo Domingo area. Um, if it's Santiago, yeah, it looks like there might be hills out here, but that might be mountains as well. Or I mean, might be clouds as well. Could just be like cloud here with the thing with the power lines or whatever. I said, see, this looks like a hill right here as well, further than this hill. Um, Not really certain. It's not like super built up either. We do have some little uh palmy looking things. I don't know that I would go coastal based on that. This very well could be somewhere near Santiago or along the along the way. I should have guessed a little bit. So it was Santiago. Um, yeah, like I said, I didn't. I saw hills to the south, and I didn't think it would be Santo Domingo. Plus, it wasn't really as built up. We have a black car and a Uruguay flag, so I don't know what I'm doing. Zooming in. Well, I don't know where this is going to be exactly, but just tree line there. I really have no idea here. Seeing a decent amount of like palm things, so this could be somewhat coastal. It's a bird. Um, could be somewhat coastal. Not sure. Not really sure. I don't really see these often. But yeah, I really don't know where this is gonna be. Um, but just guess. I don't know. We'll just central hedge here because I don't know that like parts of Uruguay would definitely have palm trees. It's flat, which is most of Uruguay. Um, it may seem what that is. That almost looks like a railroad track, like a railroad bed, like raised up. I don't know if that's the case, or if there are railroad beds in. I mean, surely there are, but this could be a wild goose chase. There is a railroad here. If I follow that, could be something like this here. Where's that railroad go? Yeah, it ends right there. That doesn't bode well. I don't know. I could be 100% wrong. Well, this is a border location. It might not be a railroad bed. That might be a like a levee or something. Well, it's so different than over here. Is there a river and then something on the other side of it? I think that's probably the case there. Let's go over here, see what I can see. Okay, I see. So there's a river and then an embankment over there. Um, Interesting. Why is there no embankment on this side of? Huh. Yeah, maybe it's not as big of an embankment as I thought. I don't know. It was coastal though. Oh Lord. Interesting. All right. Well, the main thing is, oh, we got gold today. That is very nice. Not, it was unexpected, but we've been getting pretty solid. Um, but yeah. Main thing though is that we did continue our streak. We are now at 697 days on the streak. Um, a very solid score. Unexpected, but like I said, I did know we were on pace for a decent score, just because, like I said, we were getting solid guesses in. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all have a good day and be safe.